Are you working all the time and are thoroughly satisfied and content in your life? If not, let's walk, let's talk, and let's reflect on this. And this is about the hustle culture. This American idea of working your ass off and showing to yourself, to your family, to society that you have amassed a great wealth and you have a lot of material success and you have an amazingly fit body is, and that you just keep on winning the next thing. You win one thing, you never stop to celebrate, but you keep on winning, you keep on trying. But does it wear you down? Does it make you feel like you can never really enjoy to be in the moment? Whenever you chill and relax, you feel a sense of guilt coming, and that you are just working all the time, thinking about work. Let me tell you where I'm coming from. I'm an Indian, okay? And I cannot speak for all the Indians, but at least all the Indians that I've met, we have an innate sense of chilling in life. We know what to prioritize, how to prioritize. And I'm sure that, I'm 36, so I'm sure the next generation, the ones who are 16 now, they're a fan of hustle culture and they just want to prove and go crazy. But I would say that's not healthy. Or maybe not for most people. Maybe you are just one exception that you thrive in this culture. For me, it's very important, at least as I begin to enter into my late 30s, I begin to realize it, that it's so important to be able to take this walk. Look, there's just you and me and the kind of conversations that I enjoy, that I'm having with you. And I'm walking here in peace, in solitude, reflecting on life, thinking about things that matter to me, sharing those with you. And I don't feel like I'm wasting my time. And even if I'm wasting my time, I'm enjoying it thoroughly. In the now, I can hear the sound of my footsteps. And it's joy for me. Can you relate? You don't have to feel guilty. When I moved to Romania, this is where I really came in touch with the hustle culture. When I saw that everybody was working all the time and everybody just got up in the morning. Sorry, I forgot to bring water with me. Everybody was just going out there, coffee in one hand, cigarette in the other hand, walking really fast. I noticed that there was so much impatience and so much lack of empathy. Not in everybody. I met amazing people. I love Romania. I lived there for 6 years. But I think all the Romanians that I know personally will agree what I'm talking about. We had these conversations together, that there is such a big influence of this I would say American lifestyle, that everybody is just working and they don't know what to do with their life. I would say your family is important. Your friends are waiting for you. Your partner wants to spend more time with you. You perhaps are even ignoring your health because you're trying to achieve something for a future that is so illusory and so skeptical. You might or might not see it ever, that you are destroying your present moments. And for what are you creating all this wealth and all this work? When are you going to enjoy it? Can you, okay, this is a good one. Think about it. Can you live life in such a way that there is no tomorrow, at the same time as if you're never ever going to die? Can you find that balance? If you can find that balance, you can still plan for tomorrow, still do things, at the same time stop, reflect, enjoy the present moment. In the here and now, life is happening. The past is just a collection of memories in your head. The future is just imagination, ideas, visualization. The present is where the totality of reality is happening. Your physical presence is here. You are here. So this is very important, that you are thoroughly satisfied and thoroughly content in the now. This is a way of living life. You cannot be hustling like, oh, we're all gonna die. When are you gonna relax? When are you going to stop and and look at the beautiful sunlight filtering through the tree leaves? When are you going to stop and look at those needy people who are poor and homeless, and perhaps they need your help, and you could help them? You actually are a good person, you want to help them, but you forgot to notice them. Same goes for your children. They're growing up and you're missing on is spending some amazing time with them. Your parents are growing old. If your parents are in your 70s, assuming they're going to live up to their 90s, and you see them once a year, you are going to see them for 20 more times. And so think about these things, because you will have regrets after they are gone, or when the children are grown up, or when the parents are gone, that I wish I would have spent more time with them. Or when your partner decides to leave you, I hope it doesn't happen because you were just so busy all the time, and you did not stop and reflect on the beauty of here and now, the present moment. Let me make a case for the lazy people. If you're a lazy person, you need to be disciplined. You need to build character that will come with discipline, that will come with a correct understanding of life. And you need to create routines and rituals for you, and create support groups for you, connect with like-minded people, join some communities, so that you can come out of your couch and do something. But then don't swing the pendulum all the way to the other side and just go so crazy into working all kind of works that you cannot really be in the present moment. Can you sit still, close your eyes for 5 minutes and just be? Can you do that? All kind of thoughts will come to your head. When are you going to resolve those thoughts? Why are you afraid to spend time with yourself? I mean, I feel like I'm provoking you, and I'm sorry I'm doing it, but I did that to myself for years in a row to come to a point where I can do that, where I can just be. I don't have to prove my worth by doing something. I'm healthy, I'm aware, I'm conscious. I have areas where I'm working, I have areas where I've made myself feel very proud of myself, and things like that. And I've apologized to people I had to. I have forgiven myself and others where I had to. And all those things, this was a hard journey, but I've done it and I'm still doing it. But what are you waiting for? Why will you keep on distracting yourself with books or Netflix or something, rather than being centered, connecting with yourself, and making sure that you can enjoy the present moment and live in the here and now? So I encourage you to resolve all your issues, and you can do it. If you set your mind and set your energies on it, you can do it. But you need to first of all believe in the idea that you cannot just keep on working. You're not a bull, you're not a donkey. I hope it doesn't happen to them as well, but you are domesticating yourself in this manner, and you have nobody to prove. The life is just one. It's such a wonder. I'm sorry, I'm so passionate right now that the tongue is slipping. Life is so mysterious, and it's so magnificent. And if you don't stop and ponder, what is it? What are these trees? What are these clouds in the sky? And who are we? Why are we here? What are we doing here? At the end of the day, all of us are gonna die. What am I doing here? When will you reflect on these things? I'm sure you did reflect when you were a child, but then you grew up and you took life way too seriously. Everything has its own context. And if you take things beyond the context, it begins to self-deprecate itself. So same with work, same with your obsession with being healthy or eating healthy or being polite or being kind or all of that. You need to know when to stop and just be. The best thing you could do for yourself is to just be. No matter how intellectual you are, how important you are in your society, can you sit with an old friend and just talk bullshit and enjoy it thoroughly? Can you do that? If you can do that, you're good. Then you're good, and make sure you live like that, and don't let anybody take you away from that kind of living. You deserve to enjoy life in the present moment. This is where life is being lived, and I cannot emphasize it more. So I'm just gonna let you be. Thank you for walking, talking, and reflecting with me. I'll see you soon again.